What's good, everybody? My name is Jay Fatty. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about Morphine, okay? Morphine is not a stock plugin because you have to have the Fruity All Plugins edition to get it, but it's definitely worth it. It's another synthesizer. So I'm going to pull up this description for Morphine from the FL Studio manual. Morphine is an additive synthesizer with quite a few twists. Additive synthesis creates sound entirely from sine wave harmonics, and at first this may seem like a major limitation. However, Fourier theory teaches us that any waveform can be decomposed into an infinite series of sine waves, a harmonic series. That means Morphine can still create all your subtractive synthesis favorites, square, saw, and sine waves. It gets better. Morphine can also reproduce the complexity found in real sounds by smoothly interpolating a series of these harmonic snapshots in real time to generate what is best described as synthetic samples. In this way, programming Morphine will feel familiar to anyone who has used a sampler with the ability to assign sounds across the keyboard and to create crossfades, stacks, or blends of any sounds as desired. Welcome to Morphine. So yeah, as you heard there, it's an additive synthesizer, but still has some subtractive synthesis capabilities, meaning you can do square and saw as well as sine waves inside this to create some cool sounds. It's also got a bunch of dope presets. So we can click right here to go into the presets. You got pads, keyboard, strings, leads, brass and wind, synthetic, vox and chorus, bass, percussion, and SFX. Let's just go through some of this. Let's check out some of the brass and wind. Let's check out some strings. Yeah, that's just a few sounds in here. Like I said, there's a bunch. Now let's kind of look at the actual plugin itself. So up here you have your program name, the options for it. You can save the program, load the program. When it's talking about program, it's talking about the patch that you're on right now. Okay. Right here you can mess with the polyrhythm. And you can transpose it. You got a fine pitch, and then there's a G mode here. Then if we go through these tabs, you have your modulation tab. Okay, this is where this Morphine gets very in depth. So it's gonna be. So if you want a really in-depth video on this, I can do one, but this is gonna be an overview. We're not gonna explain every single little bit. But you got your modulation area, you got your morph/mix area, your generator A, generator B, generator C, and generator D. Then you got your resynthesis area, okay? This starts to get very complex. You got a balance knob, and then you have some effects down here, chorus, delay, reverb. To make sure the effect is active, you would click the box, and you can mess with each of the little knobs here. Then you also have your equalizer tab. This lets you EQ certain frequencies out of the sound. You got a filter tab right here with the LFO rate and then the phase knob. Okay, you can change the mode. And then you got a control range. This lets you pan it and detune it. Now, inside each one of these generators, you have different tabs as well. You got your amplitude tab, panning tab, detune, velocity, and window tab. You also got a spectrum that you can mess with. You can import a spectrum, paste the spectrum, reset the spectrum, normalize, and all sorts of stuff. You can loop it by ping-ponging it backward, forward, or off. You can hold this to release the loop. So if you were playing the loop and then you click this, it would stop. It would release the loop and stop it. You can tempo sync the sound to the tempo that you're at. Then you can mess with the rate and all of that. But yeah, don't sleep on Morphine. It's very in-depth, and you can do a lot with it. It's really good for synthesizing sounds, creating your own stuff, and getting some unique sauce. That's pretty much it. If this video brought you value, please leave a like, hit subscribe, and hit the little bell. Make sure you stay safe, stay striving, and always be getting it. Much love, y'all. Peace.